Are you truly ready to confront your deepest fears, dismantle your mental limits, and unlock your full potential? In this video, we explore the 10 challenges outlined by David Goggins in his book, Can't Hurt Me, to help you discover the extraordinary power within you. And also, I want to thank you guys for voting for this topic in my community page. Stay tuned for more polls, so let's get started. So, what challenges does Goggins outline in the book to help you push yourself to address obstacles and work efficiently toward your goals? Challenge 1. Face your bad hand. This challenge is all about emphasizing the importance of acknowledging your past difficulties to gain strength for future challenges. Goggins shares his own childhood struggles, growing up in an abusive household where he faced physical and emotional abuse from his father. Additionally, he dealt with school difficulties, falling behind due to his family's nighttime work schedule at a roller skating rink. Despite the challenges, Goggins' mother's determination and support helped him overcome some hurdles, although he faced prejudice and struggled academically due to a lack of proper resources. Growing up in poverty, Goggins and his mother faced financial hardships, relying on meager welfare checks and odd jobs to get by. These difficult circumstances, coupled with the toxic stress of his childhood, significantly impacted Goggins' development, affecting his ability to learn and cope. To confront obstacles, Goggins suggests taking action by reflecting on past and present challenges through journaling. He encourages individuals to list difficult experiences, both past and current, and consider how these circumstances have shaped their lives. Challenge 2. Set up your accountability mirror. The second challenge in Goggins' Can't Hurt Me teaches us the importance of breaking big goals into small steps and working consistently towards them. Growing up, Goggins encountered racism, feeling the pain of discrimination deeply. He struggled in school, relied on cheating, and faced challenges in pursuing his dream of joining the Air Force. One day, he looked in the mirror and saw a person who needed to change to achieve his goals. To do this, he used post-it notes to write down his insecurities and goals. He confronted his shortcomings, even the harsh truths, using them as motivation to improve. Goggins would set specific, achievable tasks on these notes and place them on his mirror, making himself work on them daily. By facing his insecurities and goals head-on, he transformed his life. He studied hard, improved his reading skills, and focused on his physical fitness. Despite previous failures, he eventually passed the Air Force entry test, proving that with determination and a plan, anyone can overcome obstacles. To apply this challenge in your life, create your own accountability mirror. Write down your insecurities, goals, and dreams on post-it notes. Break these goals into small steps and stick them on your mirror. Each day, work on achieving these steps. And remember, don't shy away from the truth. Be honest with yourself to fuel your progress. Challenge 3. Get used to discomfort. With his third challenge, Goggins tries to teach us the significance of facing discomfort to achieve our goals. He posits that sometimes we have to do things we dislike or find uncomfortable to move forward. Goggins learned this lesson during his time in the Air Force and while striving to become a Navy SEAL. See, when he wanted to be a para-rescueman in the Air Force, he had to learn to swim, a skill he lacked. Despite his fear and doubts, he practiced hard. Later, wanting to join the Navy SEALs, he had to lose a lot of weight and improve his fitness. He pushed himself to run, swim, and exercise, even when it was tough. Whenever he felt like giving up, he reminded himself of his purpose and kept going. To apply this challenge in your life, start by writing down things that make you uncomfortable or tasks you dislike. Pick one and try doing it regularly. It could be something related to your goals or just a general discomfort. Practice it every day, and as it gets easier, make it more challenging. For example, if you dislike running, start with a short distance and gradually increase it. Remember, facing discomfort is a part of the journey to success. By building your tolerance for discomfort, you'll be better equipped to tackle challenges and reach your goals. Don't let discomfort hold you back. Instead, use it as a stepping stone toward your dreams. Challenge 4. Best your opponent. This challenge is all about learning how to overcome self-doubt and prove our worth, especially when faced with opponents like difficult bosses or unsupportive teachers. Goggins shares his experience from Hell Week during Navy SEAL training, where recruits face intense challenges and verbal pressure. To succeed, Goggins devised strategies. First, understanding the schedule of events to prepare mentally, and second, motivating his team to find their inner strength when exhaustion set in. He called this process taking souls, using negative energy from opponents to fuel exceptional performance and gain respect. You can apply this lesson in your life too. Identify a challenge or competitive situation, pinpoint the opponent, like a micromanaging boss or a doubting teacher, and choose a project to showcase your skills. Channel the negative energy into excelling at your task, whether it's studying harder or practicing more. Your aim is to amaze your opponent and exceed their expectations. Challenge 5. Visualize success. Do you remember that time you were thinking about acing the job interview? Well, this challenge is all about using the power of visualization to overcome obstacles and achieve success. Goggins shares his experience recovering from a broken kneecap during SEAL training, highlighting how he used visualization to push through the pain and doubts. After returning home due to his injury, Goggins faced uncertainty about becoming a father and merging his life in Indiana with SEAL training in California. Despite his doubts, he chose to continue training, tapping his shins to endure the intense running required. When self-doubt crept in, he encouraged himself, reminding himself that quitting was the only true failure. He visualized the sense of accomplishment he would feel upon completing the training, using this mental strength to persevere. To apply this technique, visualize your challenges and the feelings of success. Anticipate difficulties, prepare for them, and develop a clear reason for your goal. Challenge 6. Stock your cookie jar. When you face challenging times, it's easy to forget your strengths. David Goggins suggests building a mental cookie jar filled with your past successes. This jar serves as a reminder of your abilities, boosting your confidence during challenges. How does it work? Imagine having a jar filled with cookies representing your achievements. When life gets hard, reach into your metaphorical jar and savor the sweet taste of your accomplishments. By recalling your victories, you can find the courage to keep going, no matter how tough things get. During an exhausting 100-mile race, Goggins used his cookie jar. Despite injuries and extreme fatigue, he remembered his past triumphs. Growing up, his mom kept their cookie jar full, and he cherished those moments. Now, he draws strength from his mental cookie jar during difficult times. So, how can you create your own cookie jar? 1. Write down victories. Record your major achievements, such as completing a challenging project or learning a new skill. 2. Note your obstacles. Document the hurdles you've overcome, like conquering a fear or getting through a tough time. 3. Stay inspired. When you feel like giving up, remember your victories. Revisit the joy of those moments to fuel your determination. Challenge 7. Dismantle your governor. Just like cars have a speed limit, humans have a mental limit called the governor. It tells us when to stop, especially when things get tough. But breaking through this limit can lead to outstanding achievements. How can you break this limit? Let's say you are running. When you feel tired, try to go a little more. Gently push yourself beyond your comfort zone. This gradual progress helps you adapt without getting hurt. Goggins mastered this technique during his intense training. To qualify for a TOEF race, Goggins ran in the Hurt 100, a challenging Hawaiian race with steep trails. Despite difficulties like a broken water reservoir and leg pain, he pushed himself by setting small goals. Instead of quitting, he divided the race into manageable chunks, proving he could go beyond his limits. To apply it to yourself, follow these steps. 1. Start small. Do something you're comfortable with, like jogging for 15 minutes. 2. Push a bit more. When you feel tired, convince yourself to go 2 more minutes. Check if you really can't go further. 3. Challenge your mind. Use this approach in tasks like studying. Convince yourself to study a bit longer than usual. Challenge 8. Compartmentalize your time. Success isn't just for the naturally talented, it's for those who dedicate time to improve every day. People often say they lack time for essential things like exercise. But if you observe closely, many waste hours on unproductive activities like watching TV or social media scrolling. When David Goggins became famous for his ultra races, his life became busier. Despite this, he managed his time wisely. He took up recruiting, aiming to bring more diversity to the Navy SEALs. His days were packed, yet he found ways to balance work, training, and family. If you want to be better at time management, follow these steps. 1. Track your day. For a week, note how you spend each 15 to 30 minutes. Identify time-wasting activities. 2. Plan your time. In the second week, schedule each chunk of time. Dedicate specific slots to exercise and rest. Avoid multitasking. 3. Refine your schedule. In the third week, fine-tune your plan based on your experience. Maximize productive hours without sacrificing sleep. Challenges 9 and 10. Learn from failure and seek greatness. Failing can make us scared to try again, but failure is an opportunity to learn. Think about a recent failure and ask yourself, what did I do well? How did I handle the failure? How did it affect my relationships and life? Recognize what you did right and list things you could do differently. Don't be afraid to try again. Share your experience online with Empowerment of Failure and Compartmentalize. Once you achieve a goal, don't stop there. Keep challenging yourself to achieve greatness. For example, if you ran a half marathon, try longer distances or different types of running. Don't settle for what others do. Keep pushing your limits and setting new challenges to stand out. After Navy SEAL training, Goggins pushed himself further. He wanted to join Army Ranger training to enhance his skills. Later, he attempted to break the world record for pull-ups. Despite failing twice, he kept trying until he succeeded, breaking the record with 4,030 pull-ups. Now, are you ready to embrace these challenges and push yourself towards achieving your goals? If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe. Watch out for the next video, but in the meantime, check out our other book summaries like this one.